You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It is Thursday, May 18th. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to be looking at Cisco laying off a bunch of employees, take a closer look at ARMS for Nintendo, AT&T's making some moves. We've got Netflix announcing another show, and we're going to talk about Destiny 2. We just got done watching part of the reveal for Destiny, and it looks pretty cool. So look for those videos. Each article is going to have a video posted today, and that's what we got coming up for folks that are watching live. So let's go ahead and get started. Cisco is announcing that they are laying off over 1,000 employees after their latest earnings call. We had talked about Cisco as possibly being a stock to invest in, and I'm liking what I see with Cisco. They are down today, though, big time. So this could get us some entry into buying into Cisco. They have a good dividend. But yeah, Cisco is down 8%. Let me pull it up here. They beat on their quarter, the estimates, but their outlook was soft. So when that happens, that's when you get these sell-offs. So 8% drop. Why is this stock down? Well, there is a political element to it. Over on the street, they talk about Cisco lowered their guidance because of the budget in Wall Street. As you can see, earnings car stall right now because of lack of budget. I hate the street part of these ads here. Get off the street. But yeah, so they lowered their outlook because of some budgeting issues in Washington with their contracts there. So they're expecting a slowdown. I don't think that should stall them at all. Very interesting if you look at the conversations going on in Cisco. It is like a political nightmare here. It is. Normally they talk about info pertaining to the stock itself, but it is like a political right and left going back and forth, basically name calling with what's going on in Washington. It's kind of degraded into that over at the boards on Cisco, and you can see flipping through here, both sides are just kind of going at each other. And that was one of the reasons for the drop-off yesterday in the stock market, the politics in Washington, and you can see it's still affecting stocks and very much the budgeting issue in Washington. Cisco's not getting, they don't feel comfortable with higher projections with their sales right now, so they are laying off some employees. And, if this is, I wonder if this is a time where Cisco looks at it like, hey, now is a good time to right size and axe a bunch of people when we've got all this other press going on, and potentially looking for a big acquisition. They had talked about they want to get more predictable revenue, and they are looking at potential targets to buy up with their billions in cash. A lot of analysts are calling for them to make an acquisition. So that would be very interesting if Cisco does buy someone up. So they kind of thin out their workforce and make an acquisition. They would have to do that anyways if it was a big merger to get rid of where they cross over on some jobs. So I'm not looking at the Cisco layoff as a big story. Everyone's reporting on it. It's a very big story out there. Whatever you say, you're going to lay off 1,000 people, it's going to be a huge story. But their stock is down 8%. Solid balance sheet on the company, and they pay a 3.38% dividend yield. So we like Cisco. We're going to look closer at Cisco. This could be a buying opportunity, especially if it keeps slipping. Definitely some entry points in Cisco. We like what we see. We're going to keep them on our spec stock list. potentially buy into them if we see a good opportunities like this stay out there. We'll keep following Cisco. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh, Cisco is around tech table with Trump. I wonder if possibly that's not a bad idea you got there, Marty. A lot of them, my thought is with a lot of them that met with Trump. If you look at all the companies that were around there talking with him, it was, Apple, all the big tech companies there, and it's all the companies that have billions in cash sitting around. I think the talks were a lot of getting spends on the infrastructure, and they'll need people like Cisco and Google, all of those people to buy in and support that infrastructure, which doesn't necessarily mean roads. It can mean high-speed internet and things like that. So, yeah, I think they could be a someone that could benefit from that. It'll be interesting to see. Let me know what you think, everyone else, in the comments below. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you get the latest investing news for gamers first. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it. We welcome your feedback. Contact the show. The info's on the screen behind me. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.